Hello everyone, my name is Kid Lee, and here are 10 games that I recommend from the Steam Autumn Sale. And of course, all 10 of these games are Fuzzy Yoda approved. Let's get into it. The first game on the list is going to be one of the greatest RPGs ever made, Dragon Age Origins, the Ultimate Edition, so you get everything, 75% off at $7.49. This is back when BioWare was in its prime, making some of the best games out there. Since this game was released back in 2010, there's been so many other companies and so many other games that have tried to copy Dragon Age, because this is indeed just one of the best RPGs ever made. So if you haven't gotten into the Dragon Age series, this is the perfect time to do it, and at $7.49, it's going to be really hard to pass that up. Next on the list, we've got a game that came out earlier this year. We've got Warhammer Vermintide 2. Now, the first thing you might ask is, do I need to know anything about this Warhammer Vermintide universe? And the answer to that is no. This is just straight up a hack and slash where you can just jump in by yourself or with your friends or even other people online via the queuing system and basically just kill a lot of things very, very quickly. Game's got full character progression, multiple classes, skill trees, loot, pretty much everything you would want in an RPG, and being able to just kind of go in and smash things, it's a pretty good time, even if you don't know what is going on in the lore. This is 50% off at $14.99, so go ahead and grab that one. Next one on the list is Bayonetta. Now, you might say, wait a minute, isn't this like a Nintendo thing? I didn't realize that was on Steam. Yes, it is. This was kind of a quiet deal. Most people don't know that this was actually ported over to Steam. Not only was it ported over, but they increased the FPS to 60, and it's got unlocked HD resolution. So it's a little bit of an upgrade from the previous versions. Bayonetta is considered one of the best spectacle fighters ever made. It's actually done by Platinum, who's got a pretty good track record for making really, really good games. This is currently 66% off at $6.79, so under 10 bucks, can't miss that. Next up is going to be another game that came out this year, and that is going to be Jurassic World Evolution, currently 60% off at $21.99. This is straight up a theme park or tycoon type game, except for you are running your own Jurassic Park. Not only are you running one, but you actually have the option to run multiple ones, and there's a free building mode as well. They actually did bring in several of the famous voice actors from the movies into this game, such as Jeff Goldblum. So if you enjoy Jeff Goldblum doing Jeff Goldblum things, you'll be really happy that he's in this game, and he's, just acting all goofy and stuff. But yeah, I've had a ton of fun in Jurassic World Evolution. If you're someone who is a streamer or a YouTuber, you can actually name the dinosaurs and name the buildings after your viewers, and then have them fight each other and see what they can do to get destroyed or kill people or whatever. And it's a pretty good time. So definitely check that one out. Next up on the list is a little game called Banished. This is currently 66% off at $6.79. This, at its core, is a city builder. So if you are a fan of these city builders, you'll definitely enjoy this one. But what makes this one just a little bit different is there's actually survival elements as well. So not only do you have to, gather your resources to build the buildings, you have to take care of all the citizens as well. Make sure they have enough food and enough resources, and they don't freeze to death in the winter. And so it's just a really nice balance of a city builder with perhaps something that's a little bit different. This game was also made by one developer over at Shining Rock Software. I played this game quite a bit, had a lot of fun with it. It's a very chill game. It's the kind of game where you just kind of sit back and you just let it go, and it's got great music playing, just very soft, like ambience. Actually, there's a picture of the snow and stuff, so you get changing seasons. Seems like most city builders that I'm aware of don't really have changing seasons, so that's maybe something a little bit different for this one as well. But yep, go ahead and check out Banished if you're into that kind of thing. Next up on the list is going to be one of the highest rated games on Steam, FTL Faster Than Light, currently 75% off at a mere $2.49. There are a lot of games that have tried to copy FTL and are being described as FTL clones, but this one is straight up the original. It's got a lot of strategy, roguelike, space, and RPG elements. The core of the game is basically you have a starship with a crew, and you can name the ship, you can name the crew, all that fun stuff, and you have to get from one side of the galaxy to the other. The entire game is randomly generated every single time, so you'll never have the exact same playthrough twice. But as you're going along, you're getting distress calls, you're upgrading your ship, you're getting more crew members, you're just having to deal with situations. And a lot of people will look at the graphics of this game and maybe be a little off-put, but I can tell you that I streamed this game for the first time, and a lot of people that were watching had never seen this, and they were immediately impressed by what this game had to offer. So at $249, give it a shot. You'll love it, I promise. Next up on the list is a Game of the Year candidate here in 2018 under several categories. We've got Dead Cells, currently 20% off at $19.99. This is an tongue-tied there for a second. This is an old school Metroidvania with roguelike elements. Might help if I actually play the video so you can see what the game kind of looks like a little bit. But it's got a really, really nice pixel art style. And it's also a very, very quick game. So you're able to just whip through these levels and just kill guys. And the combat in particular is very, very satisfying. And what's really cool is the progression in this game is, even though you might be going through it and you die and you have to start from scratch, you actually are getting these cells, and you can actually spend the cells on things, and that actually is part of your total progression for the game. So you can actually unlock more weapons and different kinds of weapons and different abilities, and those actually go through you no matter how many different times you play the game. So that's really, really cool. But I can tell you, this game also has really neat Twitch integration. So again, if you're a streamer, you can actually have your audience sort of play along with you. You can actually assign a member of the audience to heal you. You can have them either help you or hinder you in-game. So that's pretty cool. It's definitely in my top 10 for 2018. So yeah, definitely check out Dead Cells. Apparently they have a little Dead Cells cartoon thing that I wasn't aware of. Next up on the list is the newest Tomb Raider game, which is Shadow of the Tomb Raider, 50% off at $29.99. So if you're not aware, they actually rebooted the Tomb Raider franchise back about 5 years ago or so. And all three of these games are absolutely fantastic. If I were to look, I would imagine the first two are probably on sale as well. But I wanted to go ahead and nab this one because this one came out in September. And frankly, it's amazing that they're already doing a 50% off on this. So yeah, if you're a fan of, old school Lara Croft and the new Tomb Raider, and you maybe been waiting to pick this one up until it's on sale, go ahead and grab it right now. All right, 2 more to go, guys. Next one on the list is Sonic Mania. This is currently 66% off at $6.79. All right, so let me tell you the story about this one. As we're watching the cartoon version and not actual gameplay. Show us gameplay. Actually, let me just flip to maybe a different video here. Here we go. Basically, what they have done with this game is they took the original Sonic and they just completely redid it. Not only did they add new levels and improve the original levels, but they just did an overall gameplay upgrade and polish to the original game as well. So if you're, and I'll back up and I'll say that over the years they've added, or they've tried to make so many Sonic games, right? And the Sonic games that they've made are just not very good, especially the weird 3D ones, right? So a lot of people have been calling for a classic Sonic game, and that is exactly what you are getting in this one. The other really neat thing is I'm throwing up some of the screenshots here to show you the classic look is in the options menu for this, they actually have a little thing that you can click on to actually change what the game looks like. So if you actually want the game to look like it's being displayed on like an old school TV, you can actually do that. But yeah, this is a fantastic Sonic game. Pick it up for $6.79 and enjoy that classic Sonic. All right, last game on the list was in my top 5 for 2017. And look at the reviews. Over 32,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cuphead. I've never seen a game like this before. This game was completely hand-drawn. Every scene, every animation, I've never seen anything like that. 20% off at $15.99. Some of the neatest gameplay and some of the neatest graphics I've ever seen. At its core, it's inspired by cartoons of the 30s and 40s, like your Steamboat Willies and your Mickey Mouse and that kind of thing. So as you can see here, they're actually flying in little ships. So it rotates between actual ship combat and then the ground stuff, as you can kind of see right there. But I mean, you look at that shot like there, and you're like, man, that's really neat artwork. And then you see it animated, and it's absolutely insane what they've done with that. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be my my top 10 for the autumn sale. I will make sure that I do more of these down the road when Steam does other sales. But once again, we got Dragon Age, we got Vermintide 2, we got Bayonetta, Jurassic World Evolution, Banished, FTL, Dead Cells, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Sonic Mania, and Cuphead. So I think about half of those, or more than half, were under $10. Because yeah, we had a 7, we had a 6, we had a 6, we had a 2, 29 on that one, another 6, and then a 15. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a comment down below. Also, if there's a great deal that you would like everybody to be aware of, make sure you put that down below as well, and we'll get the list going. But yeah, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Everybody have a fantastic rest of your day or evening, wherever you're in the world, and we'll see you next time. Fuzzy Yoda.